Yo, it's the shakedown. Break it, take it, make it loud. Gritty like the city where the Giants draw the crowd. Chopped up vocals, beats that pound. Yo, it's the shakedown. Hardest show around. Hardest show around. Black and red and brown. Yo, it's the shakedown. Hardest show around.
Yeah. What's going on, Big Blue Nation? Sports fans all around the world. You are now tuned in to one of the most dangerous shows on this YouTube. That's right, baby. Shakedown. Show for the fans by the fans. I am your humble brother, Black Freezer. And I got my brothers with me, man. I got Post Dog. I got the brother. Pardon me. I was about to say same difference. I got the brother, the chosen one from the Bronx, HBO in the building, and the mighty LLP. And we are the Shakedown crew. What's going on to the family, man? A round of applause.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Yes.
Yes, indeed. What's going on? Back again. Round two.
Back again.
Two-a-days for the people. You know what I mean? Two-a-days.
Yeah. Well, you know, preseason, baby. 1 p.m. tomorrow. ETC gonna be boots on the ground. You know what I mean? So we got to talk to the people.
Season's Eve. Start of the season's eve, man. It's crazy. Bendition, mommy. You know what I mean? Bendition. Yeah, man. Man, we just a few more hours away, fam. We almost there, bro. What is it, like 24 minus 8, 16 more hours? Oof. Can't wait to go to sleep and wake up.
Man, I cannot wait, bro. This is abnormal. I realize this. But I can't wait.
Yo, brothers.
Yeah.
Peace to the gods, peace to the herbs.
Peace.
Yo, if y'all know how long, boys, we wait for football, especially having 3 back-to-back losing seasons. So our football season is over by the middle of October. So do you know how long we've waited the last 3 years for football right now?
Yeah, it seemed like forever. But
crazy.
We here, and brother, you gonna be boots on the ground. So, you know what I'm saying, before we get into it, tell us how you feeling and, you know, what we need to anticipate on the journey.
Oh, man. Well, first of all, man, thank you for that, Freeze. Just, y'all know me. Y'all know what it is when I'm around. You know, I get down. So tomorrow, your brother will be boots on the ground. Didn't mean all that for the round, but it did because I'm cool like that. But I will be with the sweet, loving sister of ours, Scoob, of course, and none like the other fellow, our brother, Mello, a.k.a. I like to call him Low. We do this thing every year. You guys know what it is. Extended Shakedown Giants family. Always traveling with them, always doing my thing. So we will be tomorrow at MetLife for the first preseason game with all new players, all new head coach, all new staff, just a new vibe period, man. So your boy will also be going live, you know what I mean, with my crew, a little bit to show you guys a little bit of the game, give you a little bit of what the atmosphere is like, did a couple of interviews, you know what I'm saying, and barbecues. And that's how that's going to be, man. So y'all know what it is. Stay tuned for it. And y'all know what time it is, man. Over to you, Freeze.
All right. And you already know it's like annual at this point. You know what I mean? The brother's always ambassadoring, you know what I mean? Going around the place. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Washington is on the docket. You know what I mean? Brothers, you know, infamous, you know, in the city there. But yeah, man, how we feeling, man? How we feeling, Ghost, man? I know, you know, getting it all together, man, preseason. It's here.
I feel excited, man. When was the last time, and I'm gonna want to ask this question to the brothers, man. When was the last time y'all been this excited for the start of a season? And mind you, this is preseason. So like we excited for this, I feel like, but like when was the last time we was this excited of what my question is?
I think when we drafted Saquon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For you? Okay.
Yep.
I think for me it was the season after the successful season we had with Dabo. Well, he who won't be named. I was a little excited for that season just because I wanted, you know, I was expecting a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is.
Yep.
Man, I think I got to take it back to 85.
85?
I got to take it back to 85 for me, man. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
The last time I've been this excited,
Yeah.
you got to go to 85, man. That was the year that out of our legends and gold jackets.
That's when they had real games, though.
Yeah, that's when the gold jackets
it was
joined
more
the
games.
team.
How many games did they have back then?
Like 15?
Like, yeah,
14?
No, I'm talking about preseason games.
Oh,
4.
Did 4 preseason?
Did they have 4?
Wow. I don't know.
Maybe not 4.
More than that.
That's a good question.
I'll tell you.
But yeah, man, I was dude. I went 85 for me.
All right, family. So you know what we do when we outside? We slide. Shout out to the family there, man. But yeah, man. Harbaugh always plays his starters, is what I heard, y'all. Before we move on to the first slide, what do y'all think about that? You think Harbaugh's going to play his starters? Give him some rhythm?
He already confirmed it, bro. One of the preseason interviews with Bob Papa, they bring him up first, then they go to Brendan London, and then they talk to the players with him, of course, doing that part. Harbaugh already said it. I'm looking forward to seeing these guys get on the field. It's my first game, and everybody's going to play for an extended amount of time, certain times, or whatever the times may be. So people going to be out there. Now, if somebody's not out there, must be some injuries or some things that they don't want to mess around with or whatever the case may be. But as this alludes to, they will be there. But will he be there?
But will they be there?
Will he be there?
Right. Yeah, so we know, the cornerbacks and everybody are banged up, you know what I'm saying? So those are the people we're trying to figure out who will be there. But were you thinking about playing the starters, Ghost?
I think we do. I think, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know about how y'all feel about it, but for me, it's like, you got the second-year quarterback, new system, new head coach, new offense, new pieces in the offense. Like, I feel like unless you got like an injury situation going on, you should go in there and at least get a couple drives in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with it. And I personally want to see Jaxson Dart's progress because, we're hearing all these different reports coming out of camp, like he's struggling this, he has bad situations that. I want to see it live. I want to see it, underneath the lights a little bit, regardless if it's a preseason game or not. So start some of these dudes. If it's a Malik Neighbors or even like a Cam Scatterbo, maybe even an Andrew Thomas, let him sit for sure. But outside of injury concerns, let's play some of these starters a little bit. Let's get them, you know what I mean, in the swing of things.
Mm-hmm. LRP, talk to me, man. How we feeling about it?
Absolutely, man. They had a whole Remember the Titans trip. Came back all brothered up, you know what I'm saying, pause and all that. But hell yeah, absolutely. Everybody plays. You gotta set yourself up for success due to the basic horrible plea bargain CBA that they got. So you gotta make up for that somehow. This is just no way around it. Everything, even if you're an analytical person, you gotta point to the fact that the injuries pop up, soft tissue or what have you, is because of what then took away in pads and training camp and how many days that these guys actually have to get prepared for an NFL season. So I'm all for it. If they ready to go and they want to go, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Go out there like a pack of wild dogs, man,
Yeah, now, but how many of those snaps do we give to, if he is available to us, Malik Neighbors? Or is he out?
For that, definitely load management. This is absolutely where you use that and implement that. You know what I mean? Not in a, I don't want to take a shot at the brother. I digress. But
better not.
I held myself, you know what I mean? Composed.
Understand, but his pops is in the building, so go ahead.
Yeah, but I absolutely want to see as much of Malik Neighbors as he wants to show, as they want to show. If he's ready to go, Dart said it at the podium. I can't wait for him to be a full go and for us to be a full go, which I believe did not disclude him. He's out there putting in the work, as we said earlier. Make sure y'all go check out Shakedown Shenanigans this morning, Friday special. You know what I'm saying? But absolutely, if he's ready to go, I'm ecstatic for him. I'm ecstatic that we were all, hoping that they will have to do some things, but it turns out that they did not because they put in the work. He put in the work. Time to go to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he chose one from the Bronx, man. How we feeling about the starter starting and your son, man?
Listen,
the blueprint.
I'm done with all that conversation about bubble wrap for the rest of my life. So I just want to be the first to announce that you ain't going to ever, in Jesus' name, hear the words bubble wrap from me ever again, unless it is a significant reason and we don't got to talk about the words bubble wrap. If somebody's ready to go, ratchet it up. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If Malik Neighbors has no inflammation, no soreness, no setbacks, you let that thing be the sky's the limit for him, right? I understand rehab now for the first time in my life. You let him go out there for a series. If the series ends off a 3 and out, so be it. But he should play just a series. Series is 6 and out. It's fine. He got the speed of the game, but more than anything in the world, he's psychologically back on the football field, which is a mental rep for him, which is bigger than any physical rep he can take right now. The physical is what it is. I mean, he's practicing, he's running routes, he's catching passes, he's on the jugs machine, he's in shape. But the physical, the mental aspect of the game is what he needs to rep in. I cannot wait to see him get those reps so the comfortability will come. Then his natural thought process will go right back into muscle memory. He'll be back on the field doing what he does. One series, no matter what it is, 3 and out or whatsoever.
Yeah, so it seems like I'm not sure if Malik will play. From everything I'm looking at, I'm not sure. Did you guys get any word?
Nah, I doubt he goes.
Yeah,
I see Jaxson Dart getting some reps. Maybe Tracy. I see Scatterbo, Leak. I don't think they're gonna start him until season starts.
Gabriel.
I would say I will put money on it. I will put $15. I will put $15 on the bet.
But why 15?
That what he's gonna play?
Because odd numbers sound cool.
I'm a cheap
odd
ass
numbers
smart
sound cool. Right.
I'm a cheap ass smart better. That's why. Yeah,
you can't pay the $5.
You can't pay the $5. Yeah, that's it.
You can't pay the $5.
Investing that much. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't invest that much in gambling, but I would put $15 that he does play. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I'm waiting in line and I'm thinking, you know what? There's a chance. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me get 15 or.
Let me save you some money, brother. Put $13 on it. Give me $2.
That's a good odd number, 13.
You know what I'm saying? Like let's put $13 on it for you and give me $2.
All right. Only if you give me 2%. Only if you give me 2% interest on the game.
I got you, bro. I understand. Listen, I got you. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, that 2% interest gonna be about 13 times 6. And we're gonna keep betting that 13 on another 6 games. So it's going to divide out equally. All right? I got you.
Yes, it is.
And I tell you what, another reason is because of the games that I've seen thus far. These teams have been coming out.
Yes, sir.
These teams have been coming out and playing and looking clean doing it. There's been some sloppiness, of course, and I know it's just the first preseason game, so don't take those words and run with it. But the operation has looked clean with a lot of these teams. So yeah, I have full confidence, especially with them getting away and having that time and installing. I think they're ready to freaking go. I just do.
Yeah, but we got some action in the chat, man. Shout out, Miss Ace. What's good, love?
Satan in the building. Salute.
Yes, sir. Greg Turd Hurler said, I ain't even watched no games yet. I'm waiting on tomorrow to start my year. We couldn't agree more.
Right. That's what's up.
And he said, hell no. Malik don't need to play at all until next week. And that's for a series and shut him down until the regular season.
I mean, that's what Shakes was screaming this morning.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, you
We
got
know
fans
what
of that,
Malik
Greg.
brings
You
to
got
the
fans of
table
that.
already. Shout out to you, Greg Turd Hauler. And yo, Wolf for the Snow,
Wolf.
salute. Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to Wolf in the building.
Wolf with the
Greg said
snow.
again,
And if you ain't never
Malik
watched
when
the show,
healthy.
you don't know.
Yeah, he's definitely a regular for sure. Malik, when healthy, is a top 10 wide receiver in the league. Ain't nothing he gonna do in the preseason gonna change that. Right?
You know what? I'm about to start giving out Rottweilers. I'm about to start giving out Rottweilers. You see what's going on, right, Freezy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to start giving out Rottweilers crew for the Rottweiler crew.
Yo, Dark Shin said,
Yeah,
make it 20.
yeah.
I'll give you the extra 5 LRP. Shots fired. I gotta give you one real quick. Hold on.
I don't even take that as a shot.
You know what I'm saying?
What'd you shoot?
That's what I'm talking about, like dark skin. That's what I'm talking about. Like and subscribe and hit that button, bro. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Because that $5 gonna be spread out on 6 games. So that's 30 right there. We good, baby. He do math. You know what I'm saying?
The math is mathing.
That's a fact.
Such an odd number.
Your time in Vegas can be a hell of a lot longer and funner if you just stay at the $25.
Yeah. So it don't look like Malik is going to go, nor Jalen Hyatt. John Michael Smith look like he still got the shades on as well.
Can we back up a little bit, Freeze? You know I don't like to interrupt nobody, but can we just get it out there for the whole world today so it can never be a topic again? Does anybody care about the WNBA player not playing?
Come on, man. What we talking about here?
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man. I still got love for the kid, man. At least I just want him to have a career.
Something,
you know what I mean?
right.
And he's kind of messing even that up, because these are the auditions, baby. You got to come out here and show these people what you worth. Show them what you got. You know what I mean? So I feel sorry. I feel very sad for the kid because he, keeps getting in his own way.
He needs some milk.
So next week when he play for the Aces, we ain't gonna say nothing.
I mean, I'm just ready for him to give the jersey up. Just give the jersey to ODB.
You know what's so crazy though?
Bro.
He was doing all right up until the injury I heard in the camp.
Yeah, he was looking good.
Nah. We gotta. I thought of something today after our show this morning. I gotta hold myself accountable. When this shit happened with other people, we said, "Yo, it's too late. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate that it had to be that way, but it's too goddamn late." We said that before to other people. I gotta hold myself accountable. It is too late, regardless of how you feel about the brother.
Thank you.
The WNBA is
how many years? How many years he been here, LRP?
Yeah, I'm not.
Three names.
It's too late now. I came to this decision
3 names.
As you
3
should
hours
have.
ago.
Hyatt,
and I'm with you.
Neal, and Banks. I'm out on the 2, and I'm all in on the 1. Those are the 3 names I've been paying attention to for years.
Mm-hmm.
The salvageables that I thought I labeled them like the maybe or possibles. And like I said,
I like that.
Hyatt,
I like
Neal,
that, Ghost. The
and Banks.
salvageables. I like that.
The salvageables. And for me right now, the only one out of the 3, and it looked like to me, he might get a starting spot for real. All things concerned,
Banks open
is Deontay Banks.
Oh, he let it be known. First of all, I'm not here to play with nobody. And Denard Wilson knew exactly what he was inheriting when he saw this kid. Oh, we gonna get you right back where you need to be. Shout outs to Denard Wilson for the Sensei of the Year.
That's a fact, man. And yo, shout out to Greg Turd Hurler. I got you right now, bro.
You see now, you done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
Right. Debo sitting down in an interrogation room like Menace to Society at the Giants.
Yeah, man. The Debo game time decision. Drew Phillips likely out with a knee. Greg Newsome likely out with a knee. Juju Smith-Schuster likely out with a knee. Lucas Patrick held out with a knee.
Let's discuss it.
We only got one center, man.
But let's discuss it right now, Freezy. He's another one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
His life was dependent on availability, so we could see what he does in game time, regardless to whatever. And I'm talking about Juju Smith-Schuster. This may set him back way back, bro.
Yeah, but you know what it is. Next man up mentality. Malachi.
Listen, my son replaces my son. We okay?
I'm telling you, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this massive opportunity for this young man right here.
Right.
Because they based off of what they did, by giving up all the draft designation to come up to draft the young man, they want him to be the WR2.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think he will.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, brother.
And I think he's still in that spot.
I need all of you guys to be excited right now, pause, over one name. I'm going to say one name, and he's going to be playing tomorrow, and we are going to be able to see everything we need to see. Shout outs to Crab Legs.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Crab Legs. Y'all know what's happening when he get in the
What he
game.
do with the W?
Y'all know what he do when he get in the game. So we get to see who is who and what's what. Shout out to Crab Legs.
Old Crab Legs. And shout out to Scoob in the building. Fellas,
Scoop
we
in the building.
Sir.
Can't wait to see you tomorrow, sissy. That big hug.
Yeah.
I promise I won't pick you up this time.
Man, it's gonna be all the way live, bro. I
Yeah,
know
so-
you're super excited, bro. First game in the Harbaugh era, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Man,
What?
That's
What?
crazy.
About
look, just look at my
battery
weekend.
in your back, bro. Paul.
Just look at my weekend, though, LRP. You feel me? Gainful employment, half a century,
Congrats.
new era in Giants football. New York Knicks are the 2026 champions. E is high right now.
Yeah, bro.
You understand me?
Historical
I'm high.
I'm
milestone.
so happy
Feel me?
for you, bro. I'm
Right.
so
Congratulations to
fucking
our
happy for
brother E.
Congrats.
All
man.
things, you know what I mean? All things.
you. All things. They don't need to know.
All
That's a
things.
fact. All things,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
All things. You know what I'm saying? You're right now. If y'all would have saw me, y'all would have seen me do my little Muhammad Ali with my last two club of leg. Hush, 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 hush.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You fucking deserve it, bro.
Hell yeah, you do.
You deserve it, man. So I'm
All right.
super
Moving on back to some football, man, because I want to talk about this cornerback room, man, because Hood, Banks, Green, Corey Black, they're going to be out there with that, man. They're going to have to deal with it.
Good.
So talk to me, Edie
Good.
Jones, one from the Bronx, man. Are we going to see some repercussions and some discussions in the backfield, or
Is Kodak Black gonna be out there?
Kodak Black going to be out there, man.
Oh man, that's your son right there,
I
bro.
hope so.
Yeah, he gonna get some. He
Right.
gonna get some meaningful snaps.
Yeah, he gonna get some
Oh,
meaningful
yeah.
snaps. I mean, listen, Black been surviving the cuts for a minute. He been around for 3 years, bro. People don't realize
Yeah, yeah.
They
that.
got him. They got
Kodak
him back.
Black, Kodak Black has been around for 3 years. I don't know how, but obviously it's a real thing. He done survived unstable, and he's now here with the Harbaugh effect.
Well, I'm
It's
just gonna
real.
say the reason why is because if you just look at the cornerback position, man, it's just hard to fill. It's hard to fill with agile
we got on the
kids
roster
who
now,
can actually
12?
know they. Let me look that count. Go ahead, brother. Keep talking.
Yeah, we got 12. No, I'm going off what y'all saying. If I'm not mistaken, my brothers.
Yeah, let me
Ain't
take a look.
it? Yeah,
'Cause we
well, I'm
signed
telling you, I think
more, I
it's 12 on the roster. I'm not bullshit.
Corners. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot.
Word.
There's a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, they trying rolling the dice.
Go on over to ESPN.
That's a fact. I believe we got 12 corners, man. For real, for real.
Yeah. Damn, we got 12.
Yeah, we got a lot.
See what I'm saying?
Well,
Never in the history of cornerbackdom has any team ever had 12 cornerbacks in preseason.
Meanwhile, I said Debo is in the
Because
interrogation
we got
room.
Jarek Bernard Converse. Who that again?
Come on now,
That's
see?
crazy.
See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he was on the Browns. He was
Nick
shining in the spring.
Jones.
Yeah, he was doing his
Yeah,
thing
he-
in the,
yeah.
in the
Yeah,
spring, bro.
He was.
his name came up in the spring.
Yeah, he was
I
shining.
named him Kiss My Converse.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah. It says show enough.
Right.
Yeah,
That-
but
that's
you
it.
know, pretty much, man.
Yeah.
Harbaugh is talking about forget the score. You know what I mean? He just want to see those guys go out there and play so he can evaluate the tape.
Yeah.
You know, live game production versus the camp flashes. You know what I'm saying? We saw what you did from the spring to now. Let's see what happens when you play competition.
And let's see if you go auditioning for other teams or if you somebody that's going to raise an eyebrow, that's going to push somebody else in that competition room.
Mm-hmm. So just like with the Dalen Cambry thing, you know what I mean? Like, he caught our attention. Let's see if he can do it in games. Tightening up the position battles as we were talking about with the cornerbacks. That's going to be a situation we're looking at hard and heavy. The safeties, pause, you know what I mean? really, that's a group nobody really, talking about too crazy is the safeties all the time, man. How y'all feeling about that position battle? Because it's looking like we all know about Tyler Nubin, but let's not just talk about Tyler. Let's talk about the other guys like Jason Pinnock, you know what I'm saying, the Darius Washington. You know what I mean? Who you think is winning out of those two?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I believe Pinnock has the upper hand only for one reason. This type of defense he knows, this type of defense he's excelled in, and this is one of the reasons why we brought him back. If he wasn't going to be able to adjust fast enough or be there, right, freely playing the way he should, doing all that he does, remember, he's a range safety. He knows how to cover range. And that's something that you need more than anything when you got a front seven and you play this hybrid 4-3 defense. So he's the guy that goes in motion a lot of times, or you can draw him down to the line of scrimmage, or you could drop him back in coverage, or you could have him covering the soft zone parts of the field. So right now, I think size, speed, and need, Pinnock has the advantage.
Pinnock got it, man. And I just love his blitzing ability, man. I love
you know what's crazy? I was about to say Darius Washington off the strength of that he knew the terminology and the scheming, but I forgot Pinnock was here for the Martindale situation. So
and to be honest with you, right. I love a Darius on the flex situation, but he an itty bitty, man.
Yeah,
too small, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But he hard hitting pause and he know the scheme.
Yeah, but you need space. You need space to gain ground versus playing in the box. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Is he doing the baby?
Downhill. Yeah.
Is that a baby?
Yeah.
That's
Greg
why it's so
Turner said, good question.
Appreciate it, family. Appreciate it.
And then he in there. One of them safeties needs to win the job alongside Holland. And that's right.
That's right.
He said it's a 4-2-5.
See? Yo, you know what? Greg, hold on. Put that up again. Yo, I'm going to call you GTH because I don't got time to say all of that. Yo, GTH.
Greg. Just Greg.
I've been trying to tell my brothers what this is, man. I've been trying to tell my brothers this hybrid 4-3, 4-2-5. I've been explaining it to everybody all summer, letting them know he's the only defensive coordinator, except the guy down in the Houston Texans, that puts his defensive backs in motion, his linebackers in motion, pre-snap offensively. Thank you so much for putting that up, brother, because it's so good to see somebody who understands the terminology, the football intelligence, and what's going on. So, GTH, you know what time it is. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Salute. He said 3 safeties, but the third safety is actually called the star position. And it is a hybrid position.
Come on, man. I've been talking
by the linebacker, safety, or a cornerback.
Come on.
So basically like a hybrid nickel, like a jack of all trades type of nickel.
Let me tell you who became a star.
Buchanan.
I was just about to say that. Breezy, your son became a star in Arizona because of that.
Yeah, your defense can be really nice when you implement that.
And who became a star for us, gentlemen, because of that? Let me see if y'all gonna remember. Who became a star when we did exactly? Huh?
Nah, was it Kiwanuka?
No.
He just played linebacker.
Safety-wise, who became a star for us when we put him in that role?
Intro role, right?
Intro role.
And one other person a little bit later on.
Landon Collins.
Motherfucker, Dave, come on now.
He was
talk back to me.
He was good in the box.
He was everywhere,
him
bro.
into a linebacker,
At some point, that dude was looked at as defensive player of the year the first 6 to 7 games for us.
I was mad when they let him go. I was like, come on, you letting Landon Collins go.
And what's crazy is he came back, right? And had a pick 6 in the game that propelled us to go to the Super Bowl against the Indianapolis Colts 4 years ago.
I mean, if you ask me, I will choose Pinnock as well, based off the question I was asked. But also using that same scheme and that same premise, Darius Washington is interchangeable with Drew Phillips in this particular scheme or scenario for me. Just thinking of Pinnock's previous destination before he came back, and this is his return. And he went off to the land of San Fran and learned, you know what I'm saying, defensive kung fu out there, which is not a bad place to learn defensive kung fu. And he decided to come back over to the East Coast and show some of those skills and that maturity or maturation, if you will, onto this team. So I choose Pinnock, but also knowing that I can have that ace in the hole with Darius Washington backing up Drew Phillips in the slot, CB slot.
All right.
Yo,
So
felt like only just a week ago we had Julian Love and Xavier McKinney in this safety core. And look at us now. One's a Super Bowl champion, and the other one is a interception record holder.
Yeah, it's okay. We're fixing it.
Just a quick question, my brothers. I'm getting some requests crazy, so I just got to ask my brothers: are we having any guests on the panel?
We could definitely have some panels. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Hold on. Let me get busy. It's only a couple people that I would have in this conversation.
Okay.
Only a couple.
All right. So moving on. So, pretty much the showdown, man, the matchup watch, from my understanding, because, I'm going to talk up Malachi Fields any chance I get. You understand me? That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
Him versus their budding young corner, Chuck Demmings, who was a speedster. According to what I read, he has elite ball skills, but he's going to have to deal with some of this elite size and explosion, man. I don't think the league is ready, man. Looking at, just that particular matchup, I would say this. Anybody this young man is lining up against is going to be a situation. But when it comes to other guys on the roster, when I'm looking around, I'm like, all right, well, who else? Who else are you guys looking to, for to shine in that wide receiver core? That really needs, to make this roster that's outside, that's not named Odell Beckham.
I'll let you guys go first.
That was going to be your answer.
Real quick, man. Shout out to Cash. She said, "Let's go, Big Blue." Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Yo, Cash, hit that like and subscribe, my brother, and tell a friend to tell a friend. The Shakedown 2.0 is back again.
She said, "Fields, OBJ." I mean, yeah.
All right.
But I want to see what's going on with Calvin Austin and Mooney, man. Like, I feel like, they kind of been like having a good camp, but like a low-key good camp. Nobody's really having conversations about them like that.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm looking at Mooney, and I'm definitely looking at Calvin Austin because, look, man, I see OBJ making his team. So somebody's going to be the odd man out for that situation. So it's going to be definitely Mooney, Calvin Austin. Juju's up out of here as far as I'm concerned. Barrios is definitely into consideration for the core because, with the returning and, he's actually making some plays in camp as well. And then there's that dude, Cabre. What's his name? Am I saying Cambray?
Yeah, Cambray.
Mm-hmm. The Raging Cajun dude. He's in there making noise. So it's hard, man, to really put it on one person. For me, I'm going to just be looking at all the names, to be honest with you, bro. I'm going to keep it a thou wow. I'm looking at the whole thing.
All right. Yeah. LRP.
Nah, I'm with him because think about it. Got Hodgins, got Cambry, got Barrios, got Juju. You got Odell. You know what I mean? When it comes to Slayton is solidified, Fields solidified, Neighbors, of course. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it is difficult at this time. I would reserve this question for next time we go after we see this first preseason game. I would ask for that. Give me some grace right now. But I just can't do it. I want all keep as it stands right now. I want all of them to stay. We need the help. Hide them somewhere. Or
I don't want you to leave.
Expand the daggone roster. Why we always got to do this? But I ain't going to create another issue. But
Real quick though,
I
man.
heard you.
Keisha said, "Hey fellas, what up, Keisha?
What up,
How you
Keith?
doing?" Greg
Yeah, I
said,
do know who
OBJ
Keisha
on the
is, right?
cusp. Oh,
Loved one.
right. What up,
She
love
been
one?
around the block. Yeah, she been
Yes,
before.
sir.
Family.
OBJ on the cusp. Not gonna lie, Greg said. Brian Howard, what up, man? Salute.
What up,
Another
what up,
familiar
Brian?
name right there. Who is everybody looking forward to watching?
B.
tomorrow?
Housey.
Fam,
Yeah, we kind
so
of getting
many
into some of that right
names.
now, brother.
Right, definitely, man. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe and all that. You know what it is. Greg again says that 5th and 6th wide receiver spot is what they are competing for, and special teams contributions will come into play. I believe so as well.
Yeah,
Karen says, "Oh, that's a fact." Odell is going to surprise everyone. Go Odell. He's going to shine. We can only hope, Karen. We can only hope.
Yep.
I believe so as well. I even say this. I think he'll make a touchdown tomorrow.
Yo, you took the you see you stealing now, Ghost. You're stealing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You're
With
stealing.
the fofo.
You're stealing.
Should
Let me
know
tell you
better.
something right now, Ghost. Tomorrow, if
Mañana.
OBJ scores a touchdown in his preseason New York welcome back to the Giants debut, that place is going to erupt as if it was a playoff game, bro. He gets in that end zone tomorrow. Somebody ass has got to go home that night. Somebody got to go home that night. Y'all think I'm playing? It's that serious, bro.
Yo,
Because New York will never forgive us letting him go twice, regardless to what the gas tank may look like. That's optics right there, bro. You got to understand the optics of that. Tomorrow, in the Harbaugh era, if OBJ catches a touchdown in MetLife in his debut return, he probably cut 3 people. Because they taking him out the game, and his spot is solidified with gorillas.
That's a fact.
You know what? I could dream all I want.
What up, Stars?
We got Stars in the building. What's going on, Stars? Long time, bro.
Long time, brother.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
What's going on, young fella?
Bro?
See the excitement for our brother in the building.
Yo, I ain't heard from Stars in a minute.
Word.
Man, how
Long
you doing,
time.
bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
That's what's up. How you feeling, man?
We got
Come
some
on, man.
questions.
We-
You know what I'm
we
saying? We
couple days,
involved, brother. Don't act
couple
like
hours
you don't
away,
know what
man.
it is. Word.
Well, what's the topic? What we talking about?
Come on. First of all,
Man,
we
you
could go
better
back
grab a
real
plate.
quick, man. Yeah, we got to go back real quick, right? So I'll start off with the first question, and the brothers will lead after that. What are you most excited for tomorrow when it comes to the rookies in the Harbaugh era? Who are you looking for tomorrow?
Well, and I'm glad you worded it the way you worded it, right? Because there's gonna be a lot of dum-dums that are gonna be like, oh, look at the scheme and look at this, and we all know that tomorrow's vanilla. It's all gonna be vanilla. So it's all about individual play. So I want to see the first guy I want to see the most is Arvell Reese. I want to see him stack, shed, and rip. That's what I want to see him do. I want to see that consistently. I want to see him get to the line, press the blocker, shed the blocker, and get to the backfield. I don't care if he gets the sack. I just want to see him disrupt. That's what I want. I'm going to pay attention to the interior line. Are they creating push? From our offensive side of the ball, I'm really going to be looking at how much time in pocket they're allowing the quarterback, whoever that quarterback is. When it comes to receivers, I'm looking at individual shit. Are they winning their routes? Are they getting open? When the ball is thrown to them and it's a catchable ball, do they fucking catch it? That's all I'm looking for, because it's very hard, and listen, we already know what's going to happen. The Jordan Renans of the world are going to be coming out, and they're going to be saying this and that, and then they're going to preface it in a little edge there, like a little fine print. Well, this is all vanilla, but they're going to act like it's not. This is vanilla. So look at individual play, and that's what I'm looking for. Are we winning the individual battles in the trenches and on the outside? And if we're doing that more often than not, I'm going to walk away happy. I don't give a shit about the score.
And our head coach style speaks to everything that you said. And I just want to add this, and I'm going to let the brothers go. Harbaugh let it be known, it is not about the score. It's about what I need to see on the field. So that goes exactly to what you aforementioned. Brothers, it's over to you guys.
Yeah, man. So just like the brother said, man, individualism, individual play. Mute yourself real quick, Stas. I think you got to mute. Echo there. But,
My bad.
Yes, all good, family. But yeah, so Arvell Reese versus the young Desmond Claiborne, one of their young wildly running backs that they're going to so-called feature. I want to see that display, but because Aaron Jones and Mason Jordan, they're going to get some run. But according to what I've been reading in the Minnesota camp, this kid has been showing up. So I want to see exactly what happens. Like the brother Star said, the stack and shed. I just want to see a live action, man, with the blue on. At this point in time, there's nothing else, for me to say or see other than wild man Jack Kelly. I want to see him play linebacker, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of BYU, I want to see how he looks in space. I want to see how he attacks the ball. You know what I mean? Because to me, it seems on the unofficial depth chart he leaped Muasau. So
not surprised.
Yeah. So if anything, I can't wait to see that. But because Micah, they're gonna have Micah playing with the two. That's kind of be like cheating to me, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But Micah going to do his thing. I'm excited to see him as well. But
right.
Yeah, man. Francis Mauigoa, man. We get to see him and the young Caleb Banks, man, and I'm pretty sure they've seen each other in the ACC. Amongst some
that's
things,
a big
but
boy.
That's a big boy, man. That's a big boy.
330. That's a big boy.
Oh I can't wait to see that, bro. You know how many of us wanted Caleb Banks on this team? To see him go against our guy. Yeah, man. I can't wait to see that. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
I'm crazy, man. Jack Kelly, bro. I mean, that's him and the other linebacker that came up with him. I think his name was Brisker, or I don't want to mess his name up, but he played alongside another linebacker that was dope too. And I had both of them mocked to us at one point. So a lot of these guys, man, are my second year players. Carter, Jack Kelly, Scatterbo, Dart. Had all these guys on my chart, man. So on my board. So it feels good to see these guys. I can't wait. And I'm definitely with you. I'm looking for Jack Kelly to see, how he move sideline to sideline, how his instincts, how he reacts. Going, man. Like I say, I'm super excited for this season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Real quick though, we got a lot of activity in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Gotta show some love.
Yeah.
Scoop said we all pulling up for the shakedown. We're here. It's much appreciation.
That's
love,
no doubt. Shout out to Scoop.
Ace in the building said peace to the tribe. Was good.
What's going on, family?
Yes, sir. Giant salute to the family. Ace. Karen said amen. Keisha said, yep. They're gonna be rocking if Odell makes that touchdown. And Brian Howard said, how you getting his papers? Yeah, he he be playing for the Aces. Like, you know what I mean?
I already told you got a game next week versus the Liberty.
Right.
Yeah, y'all need to chill. Hey, make sure y'all make some noise.
From 40 and OBJ can still break one. Greg the Turd Hauler said, it's the slant going for 80 that are the days in the past. And that's what I'm saying, man. Red zone situations or whatever, anything past the midfield, we talking. We having a conversation. And even Karen's on board by saying Odell making a touchdown.
Come on, that's all I need to see tomorrow to get that place up to a situation that we've not had in a long time. That is what fans need, man. Harbaugh's in the building. OBJ touchdown. We going crazy, man. We going crazy.
Right. And right, man. Arvell Reese is a beast. Couldn't have said it better myself, Greg. Brian said Pat Leonard gonna get his group going with the slander as they usually do, man. You know how that goes. Musa will be a solid special teamer. Hopefully. He's gonna have to make a team somehow.
Because that's Freezy. That's Freezy. Freezy pulled, you know what? Freezy really, really went to bat for that dude, man.
Who, Musa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, man, but that's because that's the only thing that was in the well. We had nothing else, man. It was dry.
Right.
Covered.
We got a dude named Orgy on the team too. I need y'all to know that in the linebacker.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I'm serious. ORJI.
ORJI.
Yeah, his name is Orgy, bro. Yeah, see? Look, talking about him. Talking about stop it. Don't even know your 8 stringers.
I don't like it.
Can't body.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
but
How do you put his
that's-
name in a situation?
I don't like it. Stand away from
Leave him eye level with the roach feet. Get the dub tomorrow. Wolf the Snow says. I mean, hey, I'm with it. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, man, because we on this.
Yeah, everybody, man, please hit the like,
Please.
subscribe, and notification bells, man. Don't just come here and participate. Be a part of the thing.
Pickers tripping me out.
Right.
All right. We also got Big Lou with us in the building. What's going on,
Would you say,
Big
would
Lou?
you say Big Styles?
Blue.
What's good? What's good?
What's happening,
Yeah.
man?
You
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We
sir.
hear you perfectly fine as always, bro.
What's
Welcome.
going on, my peoples?
What's going on? What's going on, man? We
You
talking
already
about,
know what it is, bro.
talking about the individualism and
Football season is back. The
exactly.
individual
Let's
that
go.
I'm interested in seeing making this team, and everybody's counting him out because he's had injuries and he hasn't played in a while. And we got too many receivers for him to work his way up from the bottom of the depth chart and win one of the starting jobs. Well, I tell you what, a 75% OBJ is better than 100% Darius Slayton any day of the fucking week. A 75% OBJ is better than Jalen Hyatt any day of the fucking week. Okay, so you cannot tell me that a 75% OBJ is not better than Juju Smith-Schuster. Listen, there's no way, unless this guy gets hurt or drops every pass thrown to him during preseason, that this man doesn't make the team. Unless our freaking administration is still as doofy and as goofy and as retarded as it was under Brian Dable, there's no way OBJ shouldn't be on this team. When you got a guy like Darius Slayton who drops 60% of his fucking passes, especially when the game is on the line. Bro, listen, the man has had leg injuries. He don't got the burst speed that he used to have. Granted, he can still route any of these damn DBs up. He still has better hands than any other wide receiver in the NFL, in my opinion. And the man has football IQ. And now with all the ups and downs he's been through, the injuries, the rehab, the coming back, the cutting up, and all the mistakes he's made, I'm sure he's learned from them. He's eaten some humble pie. He's matured. He now knows what he needs to do to get his spot back. And he can also be an asset to a young Malik Neighbors who's already had injuries, who's already had to battle back and go through some of the same stuff. He can be the guy in the locker room who has that veteran presence to keep some of these younger guys calm and keep them from making the same mistakes he made when he was a younger and more immature player. It's a win-win to bring OBJ in the building, in my opinion. So all the haters who's saying that he's old, he's washed up, he's going to be taking away a roster spot. Listen, I'd rather have an OBJ, like I said in the beginning, than a Darius Slayton or Jalen Hyatt any day of the week. Now, I know
just the
Darius
fact,
Slayton.
family, just the fact that he made it through camp, man, is impressive. He came in, like Harbaugh said, we kept checking in with him, and he came in shape.
Yeah.
Can I jump on that?
And look better every day, pause. But yeah, go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, Stas.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I think like 60% of what Big Lou just said is 100% right. What I'm trying to get at, right, because I think it's unfair to OBJ, is for people to expect the guy that was here in 2016, because he's not that guy. I think he is. I think he can be a very good possession receiver for us. Yes. Is he taking a slant 70 yards to the house anymore? Probably not.
No.
And what's going to bother me is when he doesn't do that, when he gets caught and dragged down from behind, when people are going to hold that against him, because he is an older player. He is a bubble guy. Like, he has to fight to make this roster, because if they keep 6 receivers, you typically your 6th and 5th receiver are going to have to do something on special teams, right? And OBJ, he's not. Maybe he could. I could see OBJ like maybe on punt return just to make sure that, especially if it's like bad weather and you want to make sure it gets caught and we don't make it a turnover. I can see using OBJ for that, but you're not going to use him as a gunner. So you can end up taking a multi-tool guy spot. Like, that part is true. Like, there's nothing inaccurate about that. The thing with OBJ is he still has, to Lou's point, his IQ, his route running ability, but we also got to call a spade a spade.
And his hands. He ain't lost a bit of them hands.
He hasn't lost his hands at all. But if you got to think about your quarterback, right? Your quarterback is going to go to the people he trusts most, right? And as of right now, he hasn't gotten a lot of burns with the ones. He's building chemistry with Jameis Winston, sure. And you got a second-year quarterback in his second fucking offense. So he's going to be looking for safety blankets. And I don't know if that's what OBJ is, because he's not going to be the guy to give him clear open passes. The coverage is going to be a little bit tighter. Because bottom line, and I'm an OBJ fan, I hated when he got traded. I hated it took us this long to bring him back. I'm happy he's back. But the truth of the matter is that if you just look at his last numbers in Baltimore, he barely was able to play himself on the field. He got like 150 yards. To be fair, Jalen Hyatt, who I went from being high on to extremely low on, had more yards than OBJ did last year. The last years that they both played. And it wasn't by much, but he did. So that's all I'm trying to say is I want us to gauge OBJ almost as if he's a brand new receiver that you haven't seen before. Because if you compare him to what he was the last time he wore this uniform, you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to gauge him unfairly.
And that's what I was getting to before my brother stepped in with his question. But, rather with his statement. My thing is, I agree with you 100%. He's not 2014 OBJ. He don't have that speed burst no more. He can't take a slant 70 yards to the house. What he can do, when you have 3 or 4 wide receiver sets, there's not 4 number 1 DBs on that field. You cannot tell me that a number 3 DB or a number 4 DB is going to hold OBJ down. Sorry, not doing it. Not doing it. He can't take them slants 70 yards to the house no more. But the number 3 DB covering him is going to get burned all day. So if he wins that number 4 receiver spot, that number 4 DB is going to need Jesus.
I would say my contribution.
What you got, LRP?
My contribution to the conversation would be getting the bread elsewhere, not just keeping 6 wide receivers, but potentially keeping more wide receivers, and then making up for it in another place of strength that you may be down the roster. Where that is, I don't know yet. Don't put me on the spot with that shit, but that's just a theory. It's a theory that I could say another approach, because you do have a room now with the wide receivers that you need to see what is the best group. Stars makes a great point. Lou makes a great point. But we'll see. And he's repeatedly said that Odell has to earn a spot. So whatever that looks like, I'm for it. I agree that he does need to be here. Feels like the stars have aligned for this shit to really be fucking dope. You know what I mean? So why not? You can't mess with something that's going to be dope. So
the other part, LRP, that I'm thinking about is if you look at this right now, I feel like, and I could be wrong, but just by acquisitions, this is gonna be a run first team. Okay.
Oh shit.
And
stop. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I forgot to wipe my shoes when I walked in. Greetings, E. Greetings, LRP. Greetings, Ghost Dog. Greetings, Black Freezy. Greetings, Brother Stars. Excuse me for the interruption, but I was raised with some home training, so I apologize for not wiping my shoes before I walked in. Continue.
Brother. Appreciate you.
The point I was getting at is, I don't know how many balls are gonna go around. Pause. Like I see this as a run heavy team. Like, you didn't pay Patrick Ricard, but you paid him to not play him. You know, like that to me seems like he's gonna have a role. So that's one more person that's gonna be out there. 11 dudes. That's one more person that's gonna be out there. So I don't see a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. Now to Lou's point, you run a bunch set, keep Odell on the inside for the free release on like a 3rd and 3, and let him take that little slant against that DB3 and let him find a soft spot. I think that's what he's gonna make his hay at as a possession receiver, a guy who moves the chains. And I'll be happy with that. I've said this before. If Odell Beckham gives us 600 yards and 2 or 3 touchdowns, that is a really good season for a wide receiver 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not. Go ahead. We got some comments. You know, let's get to the family in comment section,
sure,
because I know
man.
they pounding up. But
Hey, yo, E, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I just got a quick question. Your avatar, is that crooked ass sheriff from Mississippi?
My face as the picture?
Yeah, you used to have a lion that was on steroids. But that looked like the sheriff from Mississippi.
Then I'm gonna change that, because if he that handsome, it's a problem.
Klansman.
If he that handsome, it's a problem.
Yo,
then I'm gonna change that.
He's watching me with that avatar, like he's looking through the people.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. That was my fake model. That was my fake modeling picture right there. But I'm gonna change it. Though.
Yeah, it's all good. Go ahead, go.
I love you, Lou.
Yeah, man. But he said, I expect Odell to get first downs. Shout out to Bone for Sports in the building, man. Salute to you, friend. He says, yours. Salute, Ghost. Respect to the panel. Go Big Blue.
Peace, family.
Peace, King.
Peace. And shout out to the coach. I saw him in here before.
Yeah, Coach Ed. We here, baby.
Coach Ed, yo. What's going on, Coach Ed?
Blessings, man. It's been too long. Pause. Greg said OBJ can play L5 on the kickoff team if it really about that life, for real. Hey, look, man. If he trying to eat, why not give it a try? You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about that. But he said something down here that's interesting to me. He said, my question, if Fedone performs well in the preseason, do they cut Manhurts?
No.
My response to that is absolutely not.
No, they want to run, baby, run.
That's a fact.
And he is the best blocking tight end we have in the building.
Absolutely.
He's good with the hands in red zone situations.
He sneakily gets at least 2 to 3 touchdowns a season. Sneakily.
Soft hands, pause. Yeah.
He sneakily does that, bro.
I agree 100% with you, bro, because to what I said earlier, I feel like we're going to be running the ball a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the stat I saw was last year alone, we ran the ball like 43% of the time. Now, that's probably going to be a little bit lower when you take out Jaxson Dart's runs, like his scramble runs, but still really high, dude.
Yep. You don't bring a Patrick Ricard over here because you want to throw the rock.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, you don't.
Also
right.
Sorry. No, you do not. And I agree with you on that. You don't bring a fullback in and then run a bunch of 3 and 4 receiver sets. I get that. But what I'm gathering from the player acquisition that we have done is that this is going to be. Remember when Bill Belichick was our defensive coordinator? Every defensive plan was based on who we were playing that week. We had a base defense, and then we designed our game plan based on the strengths and weaknesses of whoever we were playing that week. Right? I think that our offense is going to be similar to that. We have a few things that are going to be our bread and butter, but our game plans are going to be based on the strengths and weaknesses of the teams that we play that week. So if, for instance, we're playing a team that likes to put 8 in the box and stuff the run, and that's what they're efficient at, but they're weak in the backfield and the DBs, then we're not going to be a run-heavy team that week. We're going to be a pass-heavy team that week. If we're playing a team that cannot stop the run, but their DBs are locked down corners, then guess what? We probably won't see too many passes that week. We're going to run the ball up the damn middle. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the way he's setting this team up based on the staff, the coaching staff, and the players. if you look at our offensive coordinator, he's a pass specialist, but his assistant is a brilliant run schemer. So it's a marriage. It's going to be, okay, you're weak here, so I'm going to couple you with a guy who's strong there to make that a whole unit. You're weak here, I'm going to pair you with a guy who's strong here to make that a whole unit. And we're going to play our whole system based on what the defense is presenting us this week, and we're going to take advantage of all of those mismatches.
Anybody got anything to say on that? It's an excellent point.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I think you're probably spot on. The person who I think is going to eat the most offensively is going to be Likely. That's who I think is going to be.
He's the security blanket.
Come on now, talk about that, Scott.
He's going to be the guy who's going to run the chip and the little
new Wandale,
inside
right?
slant, the little fucking tight end drag. He's going to
Wandale 2.0 with growth spurt.
Yep.
With a big growth spurt.
And I can't wait to hear it from LRP on this because, one, this guy drafted this kid to us, watched him go to Baltimore, and watched his dream come true with us actually getting this guy in the offseason. So, LRP, please tell us exactly how you feel about that, bro.
Play potential. He's not just, like he's a tight end who's moves like a wide receiver. He's a guy who's they're gonna look to hit him on the 10, 15-yard plays as well.
I penciled him as our WR2 automatically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Isaiah Likely is dope, and I'm glad that he's flourished and his name has rang to a level of what has been, because I believe that it could be. When I saw him in Coastal Carolina, man, grabbed the dude straight up, stood him up, and threw him down. I said, "What the fuck, yo? I ain't never seen nobody do that before. It's like, hey, superpowers." So. Yeah, man, I'm super excited to see what he do, especially with Dart. There's already chemistry. He's blazing it.
Somebody all right? Everybody good?
Yeah, everybody good.
Yeah, I just think somebody
yo, somebody sound like a rattlesnake attacked. I was making sure
I'm straight. That's them calluses. That's just like sandpaper.
You lift weights without gloves too, huh?
That's a fact.
I said you lift weights without gloves too, huh?
That's exactly.
Shit, I ain't lifted weights in years. This is work calluses. I do home renovations, home repair.
That's hard.
I'll say this real quick on Isaiah Likely. First of all, I believe he's my.
Make a statement, and it might be controversial, but I want y'all to. I want to know what y'all thoughts are. This isn't hate. This is pure looking at it from a football IQ perspective.
Okay.
I think we're going to actually be better in the middle against the run because of the subtraction of Dexter Lawrence.
I'm gonna say something real quick about Isaiah Likely, and I want to get right into that because Freezy is crazy, right? Not that he said that is crazy. It's crazy that we've had multiple conversations about that. So let me jump into the Likely thing real quick, 30 seconds, and then we're going to jump into the subtraction with addition, because that's what he's saying. So I believe, Stas, you're going to have to come back out and come back in, bro. Pause.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I actually agree, but it's because of the addition of Arvell Reese, if that's what you talk about, subtraction by addition.
We're going to get right into that, Lou, but tell Stas.
That's one of them. That's one of them.
Tell Stas that he has to come back, leave to come back, so he can hear us all.
Yeah. Stas, if you can't hear us,
let him know. Let him know. I'm Lou, because he can hear you.
One of the reasons Dexter Lawrence has
QB.
Don't let him hear me, Stas. Don't let him hear
Can you hear me?
Now. I hear
Stop.
you. Yeah.
Okay. He said you gotta leave and come back in. Because you can only hear me, you can't hear them.
All right.
All right, so I'll say what I'm gonna say about Isaiah Likely, and I'll wait for him to return so we can get into the subtraction, but by addition. And Lou, I want you to stay right there. I'm blessed with the fact that Isaiah Likely is on this team because he's ultimately already the leader in the tight end room, which allows Theo Johnson's development, right, to be way ahead of schedule. and also recognize how it's done. Theo Johnson struggles with allowing the ball to lead him as a tight end due to concentration drops and also having his body in a position, pause, that he's not able to just catch the ball and continue in stride because of the fact that he hesitates, stops, or he's thinking about catching the ball so badly on his route, which that's okay.
Theo Johnson struggles because he second guesses himself.
Yeah,
he don't have the confidence to be who he is.
Finish.
Sorry.
Let me finish. So with that being said, having a guy like Isaiah Likely come in the room, understanding this system already offensively, also being successful and having his rookie to now young veteran life is going to give the confidence that's needed in that room, the work ethic that's needed in. Huh? Right?
Continue.
All right. Yeah. Having the confidence in that room, knowing exactly what's going on, and is going to bring a leadership to that room that we've been missing for quite some time, since the Kevin Boss days, since the Jeremy Shockey days. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, Stas, you was discussing addition by subtraction. The floor is yours. Without Dexter Lawrence, but that's what you were discussing.
Yeah,
hear me, Stas?
I hear you. Yeah, I'm not sure I can hear you.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Stop.
Yeah, he can't hear none of us. That's crazy.
You hear me, Stars?
I'm shaking you.
Yo, stop.
Stop.
Yeah, he can't hear none of us, bro.
Is that the right styles? Because there was two in here not too long ago.
Yeah, he going through it. Whenever you double up on the Blue Hulk, it's a problem.
The game of foot, Ghost?
I tell you what.
Oh man!
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, we're gonna pray the Stars gets his stuff together.
That's a fact. Let's go.
It should be good right now.
You were here.
You back, Stars?
Yo, can y'all hear me? I hear y'all.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, there you go. Round of applause, please, Ghost, for him.
They got me trapped.
All right,
Stas. So we were waiting. We were waiting on you for the addition.
Pick up where you left off
by subtraction. Go ahead. Picked up where you left off.
All right. So y'all heard my statement then.
Yes, we did.
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is why I think it's addition by subtraction. Dexter Lawrence is a freak of nature. We ain't gonna take anything away from him. That man is a manimal. Okay. And I still believe he has, 4 more years of high level play in him. So this isn't hate, but why I believe this is because if you look at a lot of our sets, that especially in the middle, they were designed. One of the reasons why Dexter Lawrence had so many pressures is because the defense knew he could get there, so they would design trips in the middle for him to get pressure. But the traditional responsibility of an interior lineman is to reset the depth of the offensive line, the line of scrimmage. Is to push it back a yard and a half, and you let your exterior attack defensive ends sweep in, or you hold up the block so that your linebackers can come in and they stuff the run. And they get the sacks. This is why traditionally a lot of D tackles, nose guards, anything from a 0 to like a 2 tech, they don't get a lot of pressures and they don't get a lot of sacks. If you go back and you look at our 2011 season, I forget the name of the interior lineman we had, but he was a dog, and he had a great year. And that great year was like 10.
Dalvin Tomlinson.
No, not Dalvin Tomlinson. In 2011, he has a radio show now. Fuck, what's his name? He used to play with Dallas, and then we picked him up from Dallas.
Hankins.
Nope.
Cullen Jenkins or
you talking about Chris Canty?
Chris Canty. There you go. And Chris Canty was
slant-eyed Canty. Fuck him.
Slant-eyed Canty. He was considered a guy in the interior who could get sacks because he had pass rush moves. So if you look at that, because we would send Dexter, if he didn't get home, or if that ball was able to get out of the quarterback's hand, it opens up holes in between the A and the B gap, which is where we got burned all the time. Yeah. So I believe we're going to move back to a traditional responsibilities for that interior of just resetting the line of scrimmage, which is going to make us stouter against the interior run. That's my thought on it.
Sound good.
Not
Sound
only
logical.
that, Stars.
Yeah, that's logical.
Not only that, Stars. By him pushing that line back a yard or yard and a half, now you negate that step up for the quarterback. He cannot step up into the pocket and throw freely.
Now, I love
That
that you
pushes
said that
him back.
Because how many
So
times
if
did
the
we see
edge rushers
quarterbacks
can
that-
create pressure, and he pushes that line back, now you force the air and throw, you force a throw out of bounds, or you force a loss of downs or potentially a sack. That's why I said on my stream earlier with Mac earlier on the stream, I alluded to this when I said I don't think our DBs are that much of a problem if our front seven can create enough pressure. If we can stop him from being any quarterback from stepping up in the pocket, and our edge rushers can keep him from escaping to the outside to buy time, then the DBs don't have to work that hard.
Yeah, all they got to do is tackle at this point.
Yeah, exactly. And if you look and you go back and watch the games, like I know us nerds always do, us football nerds at least always do, you'll see that a lot of times quarterbacks would escape right up the middle. Because Burns was getting there.
Mhm.
And how many almost sacks did fucking
Thibodeau?
Damn it, why? Not
Carter.
well, Thibodeau, but
Carter
Thibodeau,
is
but
going
Abdul
to
Carter.
be an animal.
Right. Oh, Abdul Carter
Austin.
almost get.
Yeah.
Yo, they
But
not
see,
ready
that
for
was
what
the
Carter is
problem with
about
the
to bring,
wide
I don't
nine
think.
set, right? The wide nine set was to create pressure on an arc to cage the quarterback in. But once the pass rush set moves past the quarterback, maybe a yard and a half, a dual threat mobile quarterback takes off, and he's getting 5 to 7 yards just off the Rippington. So that's the same thing for a running back off a shotgun draw handoff, right? You think the quarterback's back there to create time for himself, the running back's back there to fake block, and guess what? A delayed handoff gets him 5 to 7 yards before he's even touched by a defense. Praise the Lord, we don't have to worry about that weak-ass wide nine this season.
And to be fair, we didn't even run a pure wide nine. We
Of
ran
course we didn't.
a shadow of a wide nine. We weren't as wide of what a wide nine actually
Yeah, because he
is.
didn't have the horses to actually do what he wanted to do on paper. He just kept forcing them to be something they wouldn't. I guarantee you, if Shane Bone would have ran a actual fucking 3-4 or a 4-3, it would have been totally different. But that's no kudos to him. Praise God, he's going with his man unstable, and let's move on. So y'all know what we do when we outside. We
And I
slide.
love the size of our middle linebackers, bro. These
That's
dudes are
why I don't like.
They're the size of middle linebackers in the 90s.
That's why I don't like coaches who try to force players to fit their scheme. A good coach designs his playbook based around the skill set of the players he has.
100.
You can't
100%.
turn somebody into something they're not. You have to plan based on the skill set you have. You make lemonade when life gives you lemons, right? That's the saying. Life gives you lemonade, make lemons. Well, a good coach takes the ingredients he has and he makes the damn stew.
All right, gentlemen. So y'all know what we do. Show is going back to a little bit more structured setting. Freezy, of course, you lead with what you got to do, Ghost, and then we
Thank
go
you
down
for
the
letting
panel
me
and
in.
get to it.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go put
So-
little man to bed.
Yeah. Peace, God. Appreciate it.
Peace,
All
love.
right.
Peace and love to all of y'all. God bless.
Peace, family.
Love you, brother.
All right.
God bless, bro.
Yeah.
Real quick, let's hit some of these comments though, because
Alright.
they've been going for a minute.
Oh,
Shout out to
alright.
Karen, man, for being in the building. Guys, have a
Yeah.
great night. Good luck with everything. Go Big Blue. You already know
Thank
what
you,
it is.
Karen.
Thank you. And shout out to Greg. He been in here laying the gospel down, bro. You know what I mean? He just
Yo, Greg, hey, shouts out to you, Greg. I'm telling you, the brothers got to talking, and
Right.
we see it, bro. I promise you, we see it.
Remember, Nagy comes to Andy Reid, who came up under Mike Holmgren, who came up under Bill Walsh himself. They all come from the same methodology. Walsh wanted to use short passes as an extension to the run to quickly move the ball downfield and build a lead so he could punish you with Roger Craig and Tom Rathbun later.
Mm.
It's going to be the Scatterbone, the Tyrone Tracy situation right there. That's what that is. And then shout out to Seti, man. The Giants' previous linebackers were pussy-footed the holes. We now have linebackers that will attack.
That's a fact.
Yo, that's
That's a fact.
hilarious.
That
It's
might
true
be,
and
that might be
hilarious.
comment of the night, bro. That
He
might be
said
comment of
pussyfoot
the
the
night.
holes.
Pussyfoot.
Right.
Yes, he did, bro. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That might be
Shout out
comment
to
of the
Seth.
night.
I think I'm gonna say that
Facts.
shit just for random shit.
Yeah, so the quarterback proving grounds, man. So what do we, want to see from Jaxson Dart, man? Consistency and pressure recognition, because they're going to blitz him if he is playing, if he's due to start.
Brian Flores is
Yeah.
who we're going up
Yeah, brother.
against.
Yeah, that's
He
what I'm
hates the
saying.
Giants. He gonna be blitzing.
As he
He
should,
gonna
right?
be
The
the
wrong
only one running
Brian.
full scripts.
That
He's
was
gonna
the
be
wrong
only one
Brian
running-
in
Like,
the phone.
motherfucker still won't put my case on the
Ain't
docket.
the case still a situation?
This
Ain't
is
the
why Jaxson Dart, the biggest thing I need to see from him,
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
protect the ball, protect yourself. If it ain't
Let me
there,
tell
don't
you.
force the throw and cause the interception. Throw that shit out of bounds, live to fight another down. Don't go running head first, slide when it's applicable.
I also want, man, my thing with Jaxson Dart, the problem I have with Jaxson Dart coming out of college, reared its ugly head during the season. And when you see him in the preseason, it looks like he's worked on it, is I want him to be where his feet are. I want to see that. And it's easy to practice it and do it in preseason when you're wearing a red jersey in practice and they can't touch you. It's another thing when they're really coming at you. So I want to see him not get wide into that capoeira stance that he be in when he throws the ball sometimes. I want him to stand tall in the pocket. I want to see that.
For those of you that missed it, capoeira is a Brazilian martial art that allows your feet to be crossed and your arms to come around, so you don't know if you're going to be kicked or punched or slapped or scissor kicked or backflipped on. Just want y'all to know that.
It's an
But
African
it's
martial
inaccurate
art
ball.
that they adapted when they got to Brazil, but it's an African martial art. Let's give the credit where it properly goes, sir. It comes from the motherland, and they practiced it. They practiced it and acted as it was a dance because they were slaves and they were not allowed to do it. So they made it look like it was a dance, but it came from the motherland, brother. It does not
What
belong
Lou
to
said, just don't get your ass whipped.
All right. You're the chosen one. What you want to see from Dart, man?
Yo, first of all, let me tell you something right now. The shit he's been going through with Denard Wilson, Brian Flores ain't got shit for that. And I'm letting y'all know that right now. So I think this kid is going to be perfectly fine in everything that he does tomorrow if he is actually on the field, which I think he will be. Brian Flores is about pressure, and you already know he has a thing when it comes against the Giants anyway. He circles these type of games for embarrassment like he did a couple of years ago when we played him. That's his thing. But I think tomorrow, because Dart has been going through what he's been going through this preseason, he is going to be prepared. So I look for nothing but calm, poised, understanding, being able to read a defense that's lesser caliber than the one you play against and practice against every day tomorrow.
All right, LRP, talk to me, baby.
Yes,
What you
sir.
willing to see
First
from
part of this question is not going to be answering the question at all, but giving highlight to the brother Deuce. Shout out to Deuce BX in the building. If you're still in the building,
Yo. Shout out, brother Deuce.
think of some shit to say about this shit that we got on the screen right now, and I highlight that. Time passed a little too far, but thanks for being here, bro. Now to the question, I'm looking for continuation of what he's been doing, stacking days still, but more in a more competitive light, moving safeties, moving cornerbacks with his eyes. Y'all already know, man, I'm a huge fan of surgical precision when it comes to being a fucking cerebral dude when it comes to this quarterbacking. Find the guys, find the open, read, do what you need to do, and keep it moving. Quick decisions, decisiveness, sharp, clean. I've watched a lot of quarterbacks have opening drives for touchdowns in this preseason thus far. I expect the same from you, sir.
All right, Goats, talk to me, baby. Root.
Look, man, just manage the pressure. Make sure you're doing the right things. Get acclimated. Get the swing of things as far as the offense. Now the live rounds is in the air now. This is your time to shine, time to apply yourself, what you've been learning throughout the camp, and also protect yourself. don't play no hero ball, none of that crazy nonsense that he like to do. It's just no need. This is all a learning process. This is pretty much like a dry run as far as I'm concerned. Like a full dress dry run. That's it. Just manage it. That's all I need to say. Just manage it.
And I think that's what he's going to do, brother. I think he's going to do that. Looking at what he did in, his rookie year, he was playing that hero ball. He was going out there like, yo, I'm not playing week 1, so let me show him. So I think this time around he gets to chill. And really, I just want to see how he operates under the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like under the center. And based off of that, how he's calling his protections, because we know what Flores bringing houses, in the kitchen, in the sink, in the dog, and everybody. So I just want to see how he protects himself in all facets of the games, like the brothers were saying, even with the running prowess when he chooses to run, because he's gonna run. That's a portion of his game. You know what I mean? We can't just shut that out. You know what I mean? But
and if I may say this real quick too, Freeze, if I may, he's kind of getting used to it too, though, because let's not act like Denard Wilson ain't in the training camp sending blitzes his way. So I want to see the confidence and the comfortability. That's it.
Yeah, that's the test, right? Zero panic throws versus the simulated pressure. So to see, if he's able to feel the rhythm of the beat, because he definitely been getting beat in camp. But moving on to the other side of the slide, man, JJ McCarthy, because I know nobody really.
You don't want to take his killer instinct away, though.
Yeah, now that's what I'm saying. That's a part of his game. You can't
never that.
It's a part of his game, so he's gonna do it. They didn't steal it from Lamar, so I'm pretty sure they're not gonna steal it from him. But moving on to the other side of the slide, JJ McCarthy. I know a lot of people don't give a damn, but
he's a bum.
Kyler's supposed to be the man, but when it comes to him, he needs to prove that he could, be on the team alongside Kyler Murray. Remember, this guy was a 19 big time throws, 15 turnovers worthy plays. Man, this guy, he was doing something that was nothing. He just won a chip, while they just ran into the situation and played defense. And I got to be honest with you, I never was really a fan of this kid, but I kind of feel sorry for him, man, because he kept getting hurt. And it doesn't seem like he was soaking up the game. But I start with you, Stas, man. Was this were you a JJ McCarthy guy, or you already knew?
Fuck no.
He said, I already knew.
No. This dude was doo-doo in college. He got a chip because, dude, think about it this way. When you saw them when he was playing in college, they never protected the went all out in coverage. They weren't running fucking cover 4s and cover 3s. No, they were fucking stacking the fucking line. Right, that's what they were doing, because that team, at any given moment, they had 2 running backs who can rip it for 30 yards. So, no, I my thing with JJ McCarthy, and shout out to my boy Rev that really loved him, but my thing is that I don't feel bad for him at all. Bro, you got yourself a first-round paycheck, and you were a fucking 6th-round pick. Like, good for you, bro. You cashed out.
I will say this final thing before I leave. Give me the big screen for a second, please.
One moment, yo.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah. Thank you guys for letting me tap in and give my piece with you guys. For all the Ninja Watchers watching who have not hit the thumbs up button, who have not hit the word subscribe, who have not hit the bell icon, please do so now. It costs you absolutely nothing to push that subscribe button and support these fellow content creators out here trying to give you some positive content, as opposed to all the negativity you see across social media inundating you all day long with demonic and foolish nonsense. Okay? Hit that subscribe button for the Shakedown 2.0 and all of the members therein. Okay? While you're at it, make sure you tap that subscribe button for your boy Big Lou. If you haven't done that already, I don't know where the hell you've been living. Crawl up under that rock and hit that button. You heard? Hit that and have a good night.
I'm gonna do that right now, Lou.
Can we talk about one thing that nobody wants to talk about? Only Bronx dudes wear their hat on a 45-degree angle like that. I just need y'all to know that. That's a real thing.
That's my word.
That's a real thing. Yo, the way his hat is right there, that's a Bronx thing right there. Nobody else wears their hat on a 45-degree angle unless you from 160 First Street and moving up. They're serious. Shout outs to
No one
Lou.
in the
I
world
love you.
got swagger like us. Swagger like us. Swagger like us. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Lou.
Big
Yes,
Lou.
sir.
You
Night to
ready?
you, family.
Peace.
Yes, sir. All right.
Peace
Eddie
and love.
Chosen One, man. Talk to me about the JJ McCarthy situation, man.
You know, I never liked this dude. Respectfully, I felt upset when our Giants fans were just because they hated Daniel Jones so much, they liked JJ McCarthy that much. I said, how are you even going to think that a dude that throws that less in college is going to be successful in the NBA? I'm sorry, NFL, excuse me. I'm still a Knicks fan. But it was, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. So I said to myself, let me go back and watch and see exactly what it is that they like. He made at least 18% of the throws down the field for that Michigan team that season when they won. This dude handed the ball off 82% of the time of his national championship season. I said, hold up. And if y'all don't even remember, he damn near was picked off twice in his first 2 drives in the national championship. Them cornerbacks was just a second too late. I said, this can't be a real thing. Oh, but he has NFL arm. He has NFL eyes. He can throw in tight windows. He's very this, that, and the third. Yeah, okay. I was Bo Nix over JJ McCarthy, and we see how that's working out. Get him the fuck out of here, and he ain't getting no more of my time. That's how I feel about him.
Hey, E, I believe you and I did that together, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're definitely not mistaken. We absolutely did that together, and we had about 45% of the Giants fans pissed off at us, leaving spaces, not talking to us for 2 years. Now let's talk about when I said we're going to pass through this window later on down the line. Window pass through. Look who he is. Right. Look who Bo Nix is. Right.
All right. LRP, talk to me, baby.
JJ McCarthy should be the happiest out of everybody because you don't have to play. You might be a product of not coming to the carpet, realizing that you did not throw the ball very much in college. Yes, you had Harbaugh behind you. He's going to support you regardless. But the fact is, you didn't see a lot. You didn't go through a lot. So you should be the happiest. You trying to compete for the takeover collar, just fall back and watch and observe and learn. You know, that's how I feel about it. He should be the happiest. He has the best situation. Gets to learn from a veteran quarterback, regardless, even though that may be the blind leading the blind. Babies raising babies. I don't know. We gonna see. But I'm joking on that part. I absolutely believe that Kyler Murray is going to be lighting it up with this offense, with this coaching staff, with these senseis. New fresh start for him. JJ McCarthy can't do nothing but benefit. You can't do nothing but benefit. Just watch, see how he delivers the football and gather more developmental space for yourself. And then you can put some good things on tape and you can move on if that's the situation. But they drafted you. Kyler Murray is the rental. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't, anything but ego is going to fuck up your chances here and fuck up your future. If you're trying to be Maverick right now, it's not the right move. The right play is to learn, gather, get some experience under your belt and then try for it later. But he should be the happiest. I ain't got nothing. I didn't want him. But
bro, he ain't even.
I'm not going to shit on him.
How
though.
he gonna be Maverick?
Yeah,
you can be my wingman. Bullshit. Nah. You can be mine.
Ghost Dog. My bad. LLP, you was done?
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah. Ghost Dog, talk to me. Yo, we got any comments and all that? Family talk.
Man, first and foremost, man, I got to give you a quick little bow to the sensei, to Abbott. Fam, the picture that you selected of JJ McCarthy for this slide right here, absolutely just picture perfect.
I know, right? Like you just got finished saying,
because that's exactly what he is. Remember that line in Tropic Thunder where he told old boy never go full retard? That's what would have happened if we would have moved up way back a while ago to snag this old boy right here, because he's an absolute bust. I wasn't with it back then. And as far as I'm concerned, he needs to go now over there in Minnesota. If what's his name again? The head coach. I keep messing his name up. McConnell. Kevin O'Connell. He needs to save his job right now, and that's exactly why Kyler Murray is over there. You know what I'm saying? Because fam,
Tyler
and
Murray.
like I was in some certain spaces and certain comment sections saying like, nah, Jason McCarthy, I'd rather take Bo Nix. You know what they told me? They said, you crazy for wanting noodle arm Bo Nix. Noodle arm Bo Nix.
Noodle arm.
Who called him noodle arm?
Excuse me?
I always
random.
Wait a minute, LRP. You wasn't sold either, baby.
It don't even matter. LRP,
hold on, LRP. You wasn't sold either, baby.
No,
don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I
argue with LRP for 2 years, bro.
He also went to Sean Payton. Like I said, senseis matter. His school.
And McCarthy went.
But you wasn't feeling no part of Bo Nix in college.
But
I was feeling Bo Nix in Auburn. When he went, in Auburn. I started out in his freshman and sophomore year. Come on, we're going to tell a story. We're going to tell the whole story. So his first 2 years in college, I was like, yo, Bo Nix is going to be nice. But when he went to Oregon, I said, I'm not sure. Based off of his performance towards the end of Auburn.
And what I say to you, as
sure.
my brother.
A lot of other people wasn't sure as well. But
what I say,
benefited by going to Sean Payton. That was the perfect place for him to go based off of his collegiate career.
And what did I say when he got to Oregon? I said, yo, LRP, he about to turn it around. You're about to see it get where it need to be. And I also, along with Stotts, I got feedback and tape and audio. I said to you brothers as well, he's going to the Broncos. He go to the Broncos. Yep. All right now. Come on now.
Lo and behold.
I'm going, hey, I'm going to give you your flowers. I was out.
Yes, sir.
I was out.
Yes, sir. They didn't let you get the cards no more.
But I did tell you
when
he went to real quick, Stars, when he went to Sean Payton, I said, I'm going to shut up. That's when I was like, I'm not going to say anything else because he went to a good sensei.
But you know what? You know what, LRP? And it's all love. All love. Sean Payton is a brilliant coach, Hall of Fame coach. No doubt about it. Offensive genius. We also saw him with other quarterbacks, not named Drew Brees and not Bo Nix, and not get it done. So there's also, you need a great sensei, but you also need a good fucking pupil. Like not everybody. Reason why Bo Nix is succeeding in the NFL is why I like them in college. The man's feet are beautiful. He's a fucking ballerina. He's never off balance. And even in his off-platform throws, he is where his feet are. He's never trying to throw with his shoulders and knees not aligned. That dude did it in college. And when you see someone that can do that in college, that's something you can build on. Your foundation matters. And and your feet are one of the hardest things to correct when you get to the pros. When you think about it, really think about it. The quarterback position is the only position in pro sports that does not get to really work on their craft unless they're in an actual game. Because in the preseason, in the offseason, you're not paying no fucking 260-pound edge rusher to come at you full speed trying to hurt you, and you know it. When you're in preseason and in training camp, you wear a red jersey, big red for stop. Don't touch them. And if you touch them, they're going to get on your ass. So the only time you can really work on your craft really truly is when you're in an actual game. This is why feet are so hard to correct, because you have to do something 10,000 times for it to be burned into your as muscle memory. 10,000 times. But when you get pressured, you go back to your base programming, right? I'm refined. I feel like I'm evolved. I'm educated. I live in a real nice neighborhood. I've taken myself out of the hood, but press me and see how quick that 179 Valentine comes right back. That is my base operating system.
Yeah, I have a base operating system too.
Absolutely. So I want to bring something to you guys' attention that you don't know, and I don't think I've ever shared it with my brothers, and I'm apologizing. For over 10 years, do you know I knew Stas' father before I knew him?
Yeah, my father coached.
I played for Stas' father in Mount Vernon, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. I did not know that. That's fun fact.
Yes.
And you know how we found that shit out? My pops was here visiting, and I was talking to E on speaker, and my pops is like, "Who's that?" That's what my father said. Yo, who you talking to? And I said, "Oh, I'm talking to my boy E. Where he from?" And then E started talking. My father said, "You played in Mount Vernon?" Da, 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 da. And that's how they found out. That's how we connected the dots. So my father heard his, E got a very unique voice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my father heard his voice and was like, "This is probably the same loudmouth motherfucker that I coached."
Here's something else for you. I know that I knew I was going to know this brother's voice forever when we was in Baltimore on a Saturday night, and that motherfucker echoed the words, "Follow me." I said, "Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no goddamn way." He want us to follow him in Baltimore on a Saturday night. And I can't drive.
Well, I was being led by Crook. I'm calling people out too.
Oh man, don't do that to Crook. Shout out to Crook.
Money
He was a
earning Mount
driver.
Vernon.
Breezy.
He
Word.
said, "No fucking chance."
All right. Moving on.
And Stas, I'm moving along, but if you can, please ask tu padre the día se efectuará así, Abby. Please, if you can, bro, ask him if he has the picture of us from 1994, bro.
But I'm gonna
Please.
tell you right now, you walk into my father's apartment, right? My father he's a what you call a minimalist, all right? Except for
Yeah.
one room. He has a 2-bedroom apartment. He got his bedroom, and that motherfucker is a bed. Okay, that's it. And a nightstand. That's it. His living room got a couch, a TV. That's it. Right. The only thing you see extravagance in my father's when you open up his closet, he got a sneaker to match every hat and a jersey to match every sneaker. And then you go into his trophy room. And in that room, he has every fucking championship trophy and championship picture framed and on the wall. There's barely any wall space. Like, I go there and I find pictures of me when I played on the fucking Bronx Eagles, Pee-wees, and I'm wearing number 27, and I'm leaning on my cousin, fucking it has to be 1987. Okay, like he had. So I promise you, next time I'm in the Bronx, I'm gonna go in that room, and I bet you I'll find your ass.
All right, bro. I'm looking forward to that.
Now. I'm gonna grab this avatar you have right now and look for that same mug looking through a fucking football cage.
Right. I'm looking forward to that, bro. My number was 1, by the way.
Yes, sir. All right. So the high stakes kicking battle, man, between Zavada and Sauls, man. Both went 5 for 5 in practice. Zavada hit the massive 62. Yard up, man, ripped off the joint, man, in practice. I remember that joint. And Sauls was perfect, 8 for 8, 7 for 7. In the 2025 regular season. Practice tells the coaches who has the leg, but the preseason tells you who has the ice in the veins. You know what I mean? So, talking to you, Stas, man, talk to me about this kicking situation.
Listen, man.
Who you got?
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now how I feel about it, right? Because you don't see a lot of the kickers. I like a big leg, okay? I like an accurate leg better, okay? And Zavada's young, and you got to go back to who our coach is. All right, our coach, John Harbaugh, he fucking cut his teeth on special teams. Mm-hmm. He's going to make the right decision. Whoever he picks, I'm going to trust. Because he's not going to care about, he's not going to treat special teams as the redheaded stepchild. And you already see that. You already see that with the people he's trying to bring in, he's always thinking about special teams. So I'd like it to be Zavada because then you got a young guy for the next 10 years. He's got a young, big leg. But he also, what I'm really looking for is I hope we have some 50-yard field goal situations, and I want to see him drill them. I want to see him in Madison, in fucking MetLife, at Madison Square Garden, Knicks for life, let's go champs. In MetLife Stadium.
You guys are ridiculous.
Yo, come on, man. You got to let it. Come on. We champs until we ain't, bro.
I'm no.
This is the summer of champions. Okay.
Don't make me do it.
I'm just.
Don't make me do it.
I'm just.
Don't make me do it. Keep going.
Listen, I'm so obnoxious about the Knicks that I just went home. I went to Cali to visit family. Now, none of my Cali family are Knicks fans, right? They're all Lakers fans and Clippers fans. That's where they're from. Mm-hmm. I bought them all Knicks championship hats. That was my gift from Uncle Stas. Hey, look what I got y'all. They were looking at me salty. I was like, put that on, nephew. You know you want to wear that shit. You want to feel like a champ.
There you go.
I'll
how you
force
do
my issue. I will force my fucking narrative, bro.
Mm-hmm. With
All right,
love.
so I'll go really quick. This is my thing.
You got it, brother.
John Harbaugh is integrated with special teams because one, he played with one guy who brought him through so many victories at the kicker position. He understands
Yep.
what it takes to win at that position with Justin Tucker. You understand
Yep.
me? That guy was the guy that John Harbaugh counted on when his quarterback may have come up short, when his defense may have come up short, when his offense may have come up short, and when his special teams couldn't get it done, even though a kicker is nominated on the special teams, right? We get it. But guess what? There was more trust in a kicker at times than a quarterback. So if it's anything that this guy knows that we need to trust in is the fact that he's going to pick a guy, especially coming from a guy who couldn't even have a kicker in a game. And I'm trying not to give y'all PTSD, but the shit was real. You feel me? At some point, we didn't even have a kicker in a game when it came to unstable. And first of all, last season, I never in my life seen a kicker pivot before he kicked a kick. You know what? I'm going to just keep it going. John Harbaugh knows exactly what's going on. Okay? And I
Oh,
trust his thought
hold on.
process.
E, did you just coin the phrase unstable Dable? Is that what you just did?
No,
Yo,
he did
3
that
years,
a couple of
3 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
3 years ago.
That's hilarious. I never heard it till now. That's hilarious.
3 years
we
ago.
had a
That
whole
shit.
show about it. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Word.
Unstable
bro.
Dable.
3 years ago, bro.
Mm-hmm. All right, but who's your favorite out of the kickers, though?
Oh, I'm going with Zapata. You already know I called him with the 40 below. I called him the 40 below. Everybody in New York
Yeah,
City
got the
knows
40 below,
what that
yeah.
boot is. I even showed it on camera a couple weeks ago to let y'all know what it is. It's the rigid boot that Bishop wore in the movie Juice. Zapata's the 40 below.
Yeah, factory. All right, LRP, talk to me, baby. Who you got in the
Absolutely,
kicking game?
man. Tupac didn't have to give us friends like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But I'm going for Cerveda. It better be goddamn Cerveda. I didn't drafted the man in my fantasy, so kind of locked in now. I better make the right decision because motherfuckers done already made choices.
And you even drafted the kicker too?
Yeah,
drafted
he
the
went
whole
wild
squad.
behavior.
You
Wow.
went
I'm
wild
trying to tell
man
you,
style.
18-0, baby. I got to invest.
Yo, just call your team the New York Giants. Just say
Yep.
that.
The whole
Nah,
squad.
Jamaican my shots, baby. I will never change myself now. Come
Yeah.
on now. That's a
Jamaican
great
Giants.
name.
All
That's
right,
what
all
you
right.
call them.
Jamaican
Go
my
Stars.
shots. That's a great name.
Yo, you need to let go of my number 29. That's what you need to do.
Let's
Stop
talk.
playing the games.
Let's talk. What you
Uh-oh.
got?
All right, we're gonna talk. We're gonna
Behind the
talk. Stay
scenes.
tuned. But
Who
as
you
far
got,
as the
Coach?
kickers, man, finally, John Harbaugh with the special teams. We've been having these problems for too long with the kicker. At one point, I could have sworn one of them was having a cigarette break on the sidelines. So between these two, I'm gonna go Zavada or Zavada, however you want to call it.
Zavada,
like,
bro. Zavada. Like the
Dominic
motherfucker in
Zavada.
that movie.
Zavada, that's right.
Yeah.
So-
yes, Zapato. Yes.
Right. Shoes. You got it. So yeah, nah, man, definitely. He's younger. He's definitely got a boot on his foot. So that's who I see.
Yeah, man. I think it's interesting because we had a veteran in here, Saunders, and got him the hell up out of here quick. And I thought we were going to bring in another veteran at least to push the kids, but nah, man. Nah. Harbaugh said, these kids got it. We got a couple things we'll fix here. And he said that with Ben Sauls, he said, seems he got it right. He's pulling things a little bit to the right. And, we think we could fix it. And yeah, like Stas and everybody said eloquently, man, he cut his teeth on special teams, this head coach. So he knows, if anybody knows, he knows that special teams is the whole team because everybody plays on special teams, you know what I'm saying, to a degree, outside of the quarterback. So based off of that, man, I got Dominic Zavada, man. You got to go with the long range, especially if he got, the accuracy together, because like the brother said, if you can have a strong leg, but if it's not an accurate leg, it's not worth it. It's not consistent. Can't kick through the wind consistently. Nah. And I was impressed with Benny Sauls, man. That's why I gave him the name Bennett like Benny, man. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the season, man, he did his thing, and I was impressed with that. And it seems like he's impressing in camp as well, and from the spring to now, and we get to see exactly they each get a shot. I don't know if they're gonna give them games or halves or whatever, but we'll see how they rep it out. But I got Zavada. But all right, man. I don't want to hold the family too long. We do have one more situation to get to. Real quick, what I'm saying, Ghost. I don't know if you want to lead off on that because you was asking what's going on with this guy.
Yeah, no, it's just a lot of posts I'm seeing all over X that maybe they should see about trading for him, and I'm asking, where is this coming from? And then what's it gonna cost, and why are people so ready to just sell, buy? Pump the brakes, man. This is a first rounder over here we talking about.
Paying for who?
Ain't gonna come cheap. Christian Gonzalez.
Can I tell y'all something before we start?
It's ridiculous.
That is motherfucking Stas's guy. That is Stas's guy.
I would love for it to be a reality, but is it real? Is what I'm asking. Is it real?
Right.
No.
This is when your business sense got to trump your passion. The cost is too much. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Who started that?
So according to what I was doing a little Twitter search because to get ready for the show I had to just look around a little bit. I ran into this video with this so-called insider for the Patriots trying to explain what Christian Gonzalez wants, what the rumor is.
Witherspoon sort of want to have game-changing contracts at the position. I think it was Murray, and I don't know where this came from, that Gonzalez might want a percentage of the cap going forward so that he's not underpaid.
Is that
all I have to say is if that's serious,
now,
if he's serious about basically either of those, getting a contract that changes the landscape at cornerback and or getting a contract that basically he gets a percentage of the cap, and the number I heard was 18%. And again, I don't know what that means. There is virtually no chance the Patriots are giving him a contract like that.
No. Shout out to John Zanis and the insider there. I don't know. I don't know anything about this, but if they're trying to change some landscape or him getting a percentage of what? Of the cap of what? The whole total cap of the Patriots, he's saying?
That ain't never gonna happen. That ain't never gonna happen. Not in the NFL.
Equity?
Never.
Oh no!
I don't know what his. I don't know what his.
I love it.
I don't know what his major
I love it
was,
too,
right?
but it's bold.
But sometimes you got to step back, LRP. You got to step back, LRP, and say to yourself, I understand my feelings, but will they outweigh reality? Because that's exactly what this is.
You know what I would say? I watched a commercial with my name, along with Victor Cruz, along with Anthony Munoz, along with a lot of other people from this heritage, from this culture, and you use it as a political tool to run every 15 fucking minutes for 3 months straight. I don't know.
So
if
you definitely trying to
I don't know if that was brought into the conversation, but as I sit here and I watch this, it's the first time. No, it's the first time me hearing it. They used his name, they used his likeness, they've used his heritage, they used everything about him in the commercial that runs every 15 minutes. You can go back and watch it.
Listen, I'm not questioning
all the time with Victor Cruz and Anthony Munoz, and it's a whole
but I'm not questioning your knowledge, LRP, and your understanding of the situation. What I'm saying is this: at some point, you have to understand the shield is going to reflect bigger than your feelings. And right now, Christian Gonzalez, there's nothing wrong with him, but his feelings is outweighing the reality of life in the NFL. So when you do that, you draw interest and negative thought processes to your situation. And that's what that was. That's why those two men of Anglo-Saxon heritage were then sitting there like, I don't even know what that means. Of course you're going to try to belittle his thought process. How is it that we know what it means?
Real quick, my only response to that is that now, as long as Biff does whatever the fuck, people are doing whatever the fuck they want and trying to get whatever the fuck they can. And stand on whatever. That's what everybody's doing. That's true. Nothing to refute that. So that's what he came. I mean, I feel if I was in the room, I would have came up with that. This is the reason why I'm asking. I'm a big fucking deal based off of what you guys already presented out there to the world that I am. So
and that's exactly how he feels.
Worth, and I'm going to capitalize on it because you're not going to desecrate or you're not going to downgrade what the fuck my value is that I've already presented and the money that I've already earned for you.
And one, let me just bring this up. He's the first positive Hispanic influence since the most negative Hispanic influence in New England.
That's true too.
That's a fucking fact.
Cleaning it up, yeah.
Exactly.
Why not? That's why I love it.
I understand the acts. It's just wow. It is bold. It is bold and it's revolutionary.
Yeah, it's crazy bold. 18%. That's a
they can tell them no, but I love.
This is just forget about the percentage, but just talk about some sort of equity within
the
actual cap, just to make sure you have a secure contract, because that's what this is about. Because there's no guarantees there. You know what I mean? So he's trying to make sure that his shit is locked in.
And remember, he only has one more year before the contractual negotiations start with his name in it,
and it appreciates along the value of the market.
That's crazy.
Pay me what the fuck you owe me, because I'm fucking dope and I'm brilliant, and do the same for me. I'm saying that literally right now.
The thing about it is this, guys, right? If that precedent is set, well, first of all, let's just understand that the precedent is not going to be set.
Right.
As long as the league has a hard cap, the percentages and all that stuff, that's not going to happen, because the cap is hard. Now, the reason why baseball gets away with shit is because they don't have that fucking hard cap. The reason why the league does this is because if you go back in time, before free agency, before hard caps, if you was good, you was good. If you was doo-doo, you was doo-doo. And it probably stood that way because you didn't have parity in the league. And the teams that were richer, if anything, it was the Duke, Wellington Mara, who said we need to do profit sharing and create a hard cap to create parity in the league. That came from Wellington Mara, and that was a sound business decision. That's why you have in this league, 7 teams that made the playoffs on average don't make it the next year, and that's why you get worst to first teams. The second thing is, let's just play this out, okay? Let's just say, and we all know that the Hispanic community is a very represented community in the NFL, okay? So let's just say you let this slide. Every single black player is going to now say, well, wait a second. And the NFL is going to have a problem because the bulk of the NFL are black players. And don't tell me that their culture isn't being fucking monetized. It absolutely is. So, and they're going to have a leg to stand down. So the minute the NFL, this is why it's not going to happen. Because the minute the NFL opens up that door, that's it. Now a precedent is set. And every other player who can lean on a culture, and let's be real, is there more influential culture than the black culture in the NFL?
No, sir.
No, there isn't. So, and they know this. You know, you think these rich, old, white motherfuckers is gonna say, yeah, let's do that. Hell to the no. It's never gonna happen. He's gonna fight, but the NFL has way more lawyers than he can afford.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I say this is more of a rumor.
At most, what I could see possibly happening is whatever production company had that commercial will pay him a royalty. I can see that, but it can't be attached to the NFL. It's got to be whatever production company is doing that has to pay him a royalty. This way, the shield is well shielded. Which is this so basic business and economics.
And that very well is that all of that shit, Stars is absolutely right. And I just want to, in closing, my closing, it created the conversation for this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dope conversation.
That's a fact. But
I
it's
wish there
also
was more
intellectual
equity.
conversation
Right.
because a
I
lot
wish
of
there
people
was
don't
more
understand the
equity.
business of the
Right.
NFL.
Right. Well, it's not even the business of the NFL. It's just business in general. Every business, NFL included, has a set parameters in which they operate. And the minute they change that, you have to change it. Let's take it to something basic. Let's go back, because we got most of us in here are well into our 30s or early 40s. Or you got Big Man E hitting the 5-0. Happy birthday, belated.
Thank you,
We all
bro.
remember when we bought a phone. If you was on Verizon, when we got a new number, we used to ask you on Verizon? Okay, that's mobile to mobile minutes. Because if not, hit me back after 9 or on the weekend, because I only got 500 minutes for the month.
Mm-hmm.
The very first company that said unlimited minutes, what happened? Every other company had to do it.
Right.
So the NFL, being the fact that they have no competitor to force them into doing this kind of a business change, they ain't gonna do it.
Not happening. Yo, Coach, you got your piece on this one?
Yeah, man. The rumors got started by Art Stapleton, man. He floated the idea on X. That's where it originated from.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But
Damn, I
it's
like
not
Art,
realistic to me, man. It's just not realistic. It's just not.
That's
Quite
what
frankly,
I would be
man,
gunning for. Shoot, I put my shit at like 6.5, 7.2%. You know what I mean? But shit, don't tell me it can't be done. Goddamn it! I bring you
Right.
back. I bring you back some.
Right. But real quick, LRP, man. Nah, man. As far as like the CB room, bro, like, look, man, let the preseason games play out. Let's see the cream rise to the top. We got pieces here, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We got pieces. Let's just pump the brakes a little bit.
What happened from a comment?
Nah, I'm just saying in general, because, you know, everybody be so ready to just do the most extreme thing just to try to, like, compensate for, like, a position of need. And quite frankly, I don't think the cornerback is really a need so much as we need to see who comes out on top, because I think there's enough talent in the room for Sutton to manifest itself in it, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we need them to stay healthy, man.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
But we going to see, man.
And we don't want to get top heavy, you know, paying people to come in all over the place.
That's a fact. You want some homegrown. You want to draft that guy, and I think that's what we're gonna focus on next year as well. All right, man. So I think we did it, man. Not unless y'all want to run the drills and
Nah, man, we did it. That's it. We'll say the rest for another time. You know what I mean? And let the brother, everybody getting ready for the game tomorrow. We appreciate everybody tuning in and
take some
chiming
closing
in.
statements real quick. All right. So E dropped off. I'm pretty sure he'll be back. All right. So we take some closing statements real quick. Styles, man, take us to the crib, baby.
Closing statements. First and foremost, I love y'all. Thanks for hosting this. Thanks for putting me on your platform and letting me spit. I appreciate it. All love.
Yes, sir.
Second statement. This might be the best opportunity for Tay Banks to go back to what we thought he could have been his rookie year.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
I think he will. I'll say right now, I think he will. I think this is his year. For real, for real.
Moment, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go second, man, real quick, just to be brief. I haven't heard from the brother Stas in a minute. Man, I'm used to chop it up all the time. It's a pleasure that you're here. So good to hear your voice, bro. I'm glad you're doing fantastic and well. And, hope y'all hit the like, subscribe. Remember us from years ago. We'll be here for you in the future. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. LRP, the mighty LRP. He chose one from the Bronx. Take us to the crib, baby.
Listen, man, y'all already know what it is, man. First of all, blessed by my brothers tonight. Stas, Big Lou, my brothers on the panel, Shakes Montana, LRP, the mighty one, Freeze, you already know what time it is in the building, and the Ghost Dog, the newest addition to the Shakedown. But the producer extraordinaire, bro, who makes things happen when all of us may be at work and old man napping. He up doing what he has to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to J-Rock. Shout outs to Shakes Montana. Shout outs to Same, but it's different. The whole crew in the building. But most of all, shout out to my brother from another mother of a similar color. My brother Stas, man, it's so good to see you. It's so good to talk to you. It's so good to be in the building with you. We've been doing this thing for so long. It's just crazy right now. But the fact that brothers get together and we do this, shout outs to G Nation,
Yo, my
aka
bad.
Lou.
Is he talking? Because I can't hear anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, he talking, brother.
yeah.
All right, well,
You
I'm just
know,
going to drop then because I can't hear y'all. I know y'all closing up.
All right, brother.
All right,
Peace.
Stars. Peace.
and
Hey, he
shout
ain't
out
hear
to
none of that shit. That's
nope,
the bull.
but it's okay. When the playback, he'll
Yeah,
hear it because he'll
playback,
hear
yeah,
himself.
playback.
He'll hear himself say, "Hey, is he talking?" And he'll call me and
Right.
say, "Yo, E, my bad, brother, but I couldn't hear you." Because that's what brothers do. But shout outs to G Nation, Lou. First of all, I want to go somewhere that I never really talk about, but tonight is the night. Shout outs to each and every one of you guys in the chat that kept this thing going. My guy GTH, Sadie, Karen, Loved One, Scoob, Wolf, Coach Ed, everybody that came through, Brian Howard, in the chat tonight. I want to tell you guys, man, it means more than anything in the world to see that you guys haven't forgotten, are still here, but most of all, support. Hit the like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The Shakedown 2.0 is back again. And shout outs to my brothers for putting up with me. I love you guys. HBO in the building. You're the chosen one. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah, we the chosen one from the Bronx. Ghost Dog, take us to the crib, family.
Oh man, was this a classic?
Yeah,
I think
man.
this was one for the books. Right at the 2-hour mark, man. What can I say other than we finally here, just a eaves away to see finally the depth, what they can do. You know what I mean? As far as the 53-man situation, we're gonna see who makes it to the top. A lot of names, a lot of players, a lot of positions paused that we're gonna have to keep our eyes on. And I'm excited, man. I can't wait because I got a lot of names. The Chad Kellys, the you know what I mean, OBJs, the Malachi Fields and them, the Tyron Tracy's, even the Turbo Millers, Fadone. I will be paying attention. So you don't want to stay tapped and tuned in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, especially because we the tribe. That's going to always bring it the heat as far as I'm concerned when it comes to this New York Football Giants talk. So as I always say, man, the Big Blue Revolution will be televised. Peace.
Yeah.
Take it away, Freeze.
That's what's up, family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody for coming out, spending the most valuable thing in the world with us, your time. You know what I mean? At 11:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, join the tribe, man. Run up, sub up, hit that like, you know what I mean? Share like, you know what I mean? So we appreciate the family here. Hey, man, we're a few hours away from some meaningful repetitions for a lot of people who need them, man. You know, from the quarterback, you know, down to the last cornerback on the team. So I just want to see, you know, how we respond to adversity because, you know, we know Brian Flores and them are going to, you know, test the offense as we're going to test their defense, Denard and them. So it's going to be a nice exhibition. And hopefully it looks as clean as all of the rest of the games, like the brother LLP has been telling us as well, because I checked out a few. You know, around the league, everybody's been looking pretty clean, man. So hopefully we have, you know, similar practices. Other than that, man, I just want to make sure you hydrate, communicate with the family, wash your hands, and stop touching shit. It's Black Friday, and I'm gonna come out of here, man. Peace. All right, and who knows the joint? Yeah, Eat the chosen one. Take us to the crib, baby.
Like I always say around this time, damn sure don't expect you to agree with me, but I damn sure expect you to understand. Understand? So don't get shook up as we keep shit live. It's that New York Giants on the drive for 5. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
One.